COVID-19, strangely named because the effects of it have been throughout 2020. But anyway, let's just think about those months of lockdown that we endured. I'm speaking from England. We had a 3-month lockdown. Everything but essential services ground to a halt. The skies were clear. There was no traffic noise. The birds were singing, and we were in our homes unless we were on essential work duty, which included farmers and food supply chain as well as the medical staff. Even the dustbin collectors or refuse collectors, bin men, whatever you want to call them, even they were out there working, God bless them, and bus drivers. So what I'm saying is this, what I'm asking, what have we learned through this period of lockdown, if anything at all? And I think back to World War II. I don't remember it personally, but I've got enough of a feel from it, from my parents emerging out of World War II, when they both were in active service. And I appreciate and I understand why after World War II, the people of Britain sought to return to normality, to create a normality as soon as they could, and to create a better future for their children, of which I am one, a baby boomer. And I appreciate that, and I understand it. And I think a similar thing is happening here with this COVID-19, but there's certain things that are different about this COVID-19. We went into a lockdown. It was like being in war mode. It was like being under siege for 3 months. And what I think now, we as a church have to reset our thinking. We must consider our steps and walk into a new reality and a new dynamic of faith. My concern is that actually COVID-19 has been a missed opportunity for the church. I hope that your own local community, faith community, hasn't missed the opportunity, and I'm willing and eager for you to prove me wrong on this point. But I think when I look across the United Kingdom, I look upon what God has been doing in our hearts, or what he hasn't been doing in our hearts, I think it's a tremendous missed opportunity. And I say that because it was an opportunity to totally reset coming out what the church is all about. And I've said it so many times before, the church at its core is about community. It's the community of faith. It's not about having a great worship service. It's not about having mass on Sundays even. We've proved that because we haven't had the ability to go to mass on Sundays. It's about what happens in the heart, and it's about what happens in our interaction with one another as believers. And the core foundational element of this is that we must be born from above. And unless you are born from above or born again, Jesus told Nicodemus, you cannot see the kingdom of heaven. That didn't mean necessarily going to hell. That's not the interpretation. To see the kingdom, to move toward a destination, you have to have in mind where you're going. And the church has lost that compass point of where we are traveling to. We are a called out community of faith. And it's about jolly well time we began to act like that and make life choices and decisions that will change us for the rest of our life, but will bring us into community and break down the walls that separate us. It's a mindset change. It's nothing to do with politics. It's nothing to do with what church you go to. It's about you and Jesus. You and Jesus. Where do you stand now coming out of COVID-19? That's my question. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be upon you as you ponder that question. Until next time, this is John Ruffles. God bless you.